Hey everybody, welcome back to Cheesehead Trucking. Let's see, where are we at here? Oh, 14. We're getting there. I mean, 6 more levels and we can get a truck. We got a decent bankroll, 447. That'll be enough to get a garage anyway. Another location and a truck. So, I mean, it's baby steps, right? So anyway, let's get rolling here. I didn't expect to get it all in one day, so let's keep grinding. We get to drive the KW 900, the big biatch. Enid, Oklahoma, Texas. 633. All right, let's see how it is driving. I don't know if I have yet. Driving the big truck with the steering wheel and stuff. I know I've always played it with a controller and playing with the KW. It has a wide turning radius. The big 900. I do like the looks of the truck. It's just old school, you know. To me, it is anyway. Not as old school as some of the flat nose Mack trucks and stuff, but they're flat nose trucks, cab overs or whatever you call them. But let's see how she goes. So it's Cheesehead Trucking because of the fact that I'm from Wisconsin. And that's it. I mean, we're known as Cheeseheads. I don't consider it a derogatory term. I live here. Start it up. If you have any questions about my equipment, which is down below in the description, soon to be updated. With a whatchamacallit, eye tracker, TOBII eye tracker. So today's actual date is the 17th of February. I'm recording in advance. I always do. Stay ahead of schedule. Gotta put it in gear. There we go. Going out to the right, looks like. Let's see what we're hauling. Truck, trailer, crusher, my mobile crusher again. Only hauled these for the last how many trips, but it is what it is. All pays, right? It's just a job. Could be toilet paper, it could be this thing. It still pays the bills. Gotta remember that I do have all my stuff on. But anyway, the eye tracker will eliminate this. Having to use the buttons to look. I can just turn my head. And it reads my eyeballs, or I can just move my eyeballs and it'll look to the left or to the right without having to do anything. Look up my passenger window, driver window, whatever. And it'll be golden. Not cheap. I wish I should have contacted them for sponsorship. I know they won't sponsor somebody with a channel with, 5 subscribers, but hey, I guess I could have asked. Were they going to say no? Okay. Buy one anyway. So they're not a sponsor. Wish they were. Who knows? Maybe in the future they'll come up with another one and I'll contact them. But yeah, to not have to do this, like my control, my steering wheel, would be very nice. I'm gonna move my eyeballs and look out my window. If anybody uses this, I don't know why I just took out this stop sign. The TOBII eye tracker. It's called TOBII. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. TOBII. Whatever. Anybody uses that? It says tell me distance empty. Steering wheel, don't look away. Could be kind of trip distance. We got half a tank. I have to stop for fuel. If I stop early, then I don't want to stop the rest of the way. Try not to get a ticket right away. Yesterday I got 2 tickets. Last trip. Let's try to get the speeding tickets so you don't make as much money that way. I think I lost $2,000. Almost. I mean speeding tickets. That 34,000 whatever it was load only getting paid 32. Well, I think one was a red light violation. That's what it was. They were red light violations. They weren't speeding tickets. Okay, that's another question. I'm curious on you guys. Alright, so it's green. That means it should be red for me, right? Well, either way I'm stopping. Turning. Hey, I can turn right on red. It was red all around me. My right and left. Which means my light should have been green. Here we are again, starting out with a red light violation. So it's green. Green. Good. I'm staying in the middle because I don't want that. I think it's with this. Is this Texas? Texas with their lights. They can keep them. I guess so far so good with the steering wheel. Like KW900. Oh, I just gotta find a fuel station. Top the tank up. Looks like I've got half a tank. It doesn't tell me. I wish all vehicles should have that. But they tell you the distance left in the tank. We got a Tobii eye tracker. I got the button box from SimPanel. It is not the one with the CB adapter on it. Just the button box. It's a bigger one, but it's not the one that has the excuse me. This is the other thing. The GTPLAYER race cockpit. I wouldn't go any other way. Pricey, but not too pricey. See, I don't have the GPS on. And actually, I'm not even wearing a headset. I'm playing and recording with you guys. I prefer to I guess not. I don't need. I mean, I should use it because I've missed exit, but it's exits. I don't need her telling me all the time. Next thing you know, she's giving me woman advice. You know, you should really find somebody nice and settle down. Shut up, Mom Star. Not listening to you. Man, it's a long light. One thing nice about this KW is the horn. It doesn't sound like a moped. That's a long light. So again, I do record in advance. Today will be the last. I recorded 2 yesterday. 1 today. And until I get all 3 uploaded, I won't record. doing it in sets of 3. Otherwise, it gets to be overwhelming when you spend a day, literally, uploading videos to YouTube. Because I don't edit anything out. I mean, it's pretty straightforward when it comes to that, but I just put it out there. It is what it is. If I mess up, I get a ticket or a wreck or whatever, you're gonna see it. It takes what it takes. Right? I'm not here to hide shit. It's reality, man. We're grinding it out. Taking you with me as I level up here. Again, if you have any questions on anything I'm using, G29 steering wheel, Logitech. I don't find the brake pedal. Anyway, I took the reviews before I bought it. There were a lot of complaints about the firmness, I guess, of the brake pedal. I don't notice it. I'm driving with stocking feet on. Socks on, whatever you want to pronounce it. Word it. Oh man, it is a filling station. Now you showed me. Ooh, sorry dude. I was yawning. It is early. Is it 30 a.m. Real time. I love the gauges on this K-Dub. The only downside, like I said, is the distance to empty. I do like the skins on the K-Dub, but anyway, so I'm not against KW or the Kenworth in general, but I like that 579 high-rise repeater though. There's a couple other vehicles that have that distance to empty. I don't mind those either. But mirror position and all that stuff, I don't have to adjust nothing on that high rise. I can just go. And again, once I get my eye tracker hooked up, because today, February 17th, 2026, is when my TV stand is supposed to be here. It's a GTPLAYER TV stand, so the TV monitor stand, whatever. It fits this cockpit, essentially. The one I'm using now, it just kind of goes against the wall, so I have it out in front of me, but it's too far away for the eye tracker to work. So I had to go spend some money on why are we going so slow? Well, I guess we're speeding. What the hell? Some money on a new TV stand or monitor stand. I use a TV. It's so much cheaper for a TV over a monitor, and all I'm playing is this game. So I don't need the. It's a 1080p TV. It's not a 4K or nothing. Maybe eventually I'll work up to 4K. It's 1080p. It's fine. Could it be better? Probably. Route here, I am gonna miss a road. Not listening to the GPS lady. Again, I don't have a headset on. And I know if I were to do this live on Twitch, I could probably get away with having a little bit of music. But not on Twitch. I already have a channel for Twitch. And I have a couple channels for YouTube, so. Which, for my other YouTube channel, it's Snowrunner channel. I play Snowrunner, but that's around a little longer. So there's more subscribers and stuff. But, I did the same thing. Everything I do on there is a separate mission. As far as that goes, every mission is an upload, separate. And I just been grinding, you know. Do a mission, upload it. You know, and that one I have out a couple months, preempting this channel so that I had time to get some, I guess, backlog on this channel. But then I got sick for 2 weeks, most recently. So then, which I'm still on the tail end of. Sorry. And, I guess we can pick up the pace here. Still on the tail end of a sickness. I don't know what it was. Keep my butt for a week. Oh, I was safe duty. Yeah, I could have bypassed it. Holy crap. That's a first. Generally, they make me stop at every single one of these damn things. Alright, so I typically do a topic of the day or a question of the day. Damn. Alright, again, sorry. I need to get a cough button. That's what I need to do. Like they do for the radio shows and stuff. I'm gonna take out everybody behind me. I'm not letting anybody pass. Picking up the 75. This should be able to get it up to 75. Well, it's a big heavy vehicle or heavy haul and load here, but it should be able to get up to 75. Again, I should have enough fuel. Should, but I don't know. I forgot to turn that off yet. Or at least turn it down. And eventually I'm going to have to get a thumbnails. We're going to Oklahoma, right? Something Texas to Eden. I think it's Eden, Oklahoma. Yeah, still growing my what do you call it, equipment. First of all, I haven't really played this. I played this game, but it was always just with a controller and all that. And then I decided, you know what? I want to start recording videos, and I want to get a steering wheel. The only way I'm going to get a steering wheel is if I get a racing cockpit. The only way I can afford to get a racing cockpit is having to get another PC. And I start adding the numbers up, and it's like, holy crap, that's going to be very expensive just to play one game. And that's all I'm playing on here is ATS. And, then my other PC, or especially this current PC, which only has Windows 10, by the way. I'm like, you know what, I want to upgrade to Windows 11, get a new PC. So what it is, I upgraded at my main area, my main command center. It's all in the same room here, but my main command center, I upgraded that PC to a brand new one. And I took the old PC, which still was fine. Has Windows 10. She chirps a little bit when she's loading and things, but other than that, she works fine. Runs the game okay. And command center, or my cockpit simulator, whatever rig. Computer. So yeah, I don't know about I was thinking about maybe an Elgato Stream Deck. Possibly. Kind of looking at some numbers and things. I mean, it's not too difficult. I use OBS, so I click a button and you record, and click a button and you record. But if I could get a cough button put in, I apologize again. Get a cough button put in. That'd be nice. How are we doing on fuel? We got just under half a tank. But yeah, I was talking about the eye tracker. Sorry, back. I guess we gotta get to the topic. But, the eye tracker thing. So I had to buy a new TV stand, monitor stand, so that it was a certain distance. I talked about this, I think, in the previous video. It has to be a certain distance to read your eyeballs. It can be dark in your room or office. It can be, you know, not the best lighting. You can wear glasses, you can wear sunglasses. Not that you want to wear sunglasses in the house, but you could. And it'll still read your eyeballs, I guess. And I'm going by the packaging. I have not even opened it up. It's been sitting there because I'm waiting on that TV stand or monitor stand, which will be here today, the 17th of February. You guys won't be seeing this until March, so by the time you see the video, there'll be a link, well, basically a wording of what I'm using. So the Tobii Eye Tracker 5 in the description. But I won't be using it on this video. Just want to let you know it's not on this video yet. You'll know. I'll show you, because I'll be able to turn my head and I'll show you the camera will be moving. And hopefully it doesn't get too crazy out of hand. I know there's a sensitivity level. We get my V in there. That'd be completely different otherwise. Wow. Gotta get me one of those. Or two. Gotta buy two. Can't have one of those. Gotta have two. Anyway. Is it like a, you know, how fast does it move left and right? Let's adjust that apparently. I'm gonna pull in. Oh, boy. No, that's a fuel station too. You could, I guess you're gonna wait for me. Nice. Thing is, the fuel station is on the wrong side. Or no, it's on the other side of the thing. Yeah, we could possibly get in there and then out of there with the fuel. Just to make sure we have enough. Again, we should have enough. Yeah, you know, we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna run it and hope for the best. Yeah, 139,000 pounds. Hey, I mean, but like for instances like this, I could be looking out my right window instead of looking in my right mirror, which is get it set up, you'll know. I'll be like, hey, I left, right, and all I'm moving is my eyeballs instead of my whole head. You could do either way. I mean, I could stick my head out the driver's window and look behind me if I want to. Simulate it, but it still would do it. Instead of having to move my mouse. But it's just a pain in the butt to have to, you know, do this. You know, put the button on a controller or a button on the steering wheel. With my paddle shifters or my blinkers. I don't know if there's an actual, like a blinker, you know? I mean, this works. The paddle shifters work. I got a left-hand and right-hand blinker. Got to program the buttons for something, right? And I have more than enough buttons with the button box, which has a bunch of stuff already relabeled and lit up. It's, you know, changed colors. There's a cough button or not on the button box. The Stream Deck. That's a button box. I'll have to message my friend who, a friend of mine has, well, he's got the eye tracker, and he also has the button box, the Stream Deck. I actually do live streams on Twitch, but I don't use a button box or a Stream Deck for any of that stuff. It's just me streaming wise anyway. Live streams. It's just me and my friends. My friends and I, goofballs, acting like 12-year-old kids, you know, and we're not. We're far from that. But it gives us 2 hours a week to just act like complete goofballs. And then we go back to adulting. Or at least as close to it as possible. Because I don't think any of us are truly adults, but yeah, we try. Alright, so question of the day. Before I run out of time. I've asked this one. Say how many hours a week do you game? But, what was the question? I already asked. Asked. Whoa. Easy there, big fella with the speedometer. Oh, crap on a cracker. Just throwing out speeding tickets. Like, Oprah, you get a speeding ticket. You get a speeding ticket. Look under your seats. Oh, everybody gets a speeding ticket. We don't need that. That's where you're from. Again, I don't want your mailing address. All I want is your state or country you're from. Province. You're from Canada. I just want to know where people are at. If you're from here, from there. I'm from Wisconsin, United States. Upper Midwest. They call it. Most people couldn't handle the weather in my state because it's cold in the wintertime. Apparently not warm enough in the summertime. To me it's warm. But I'm not from Florida. Well, let's see. I don't think I have a question. I think I did maybe breakfast food. I don't know if I did this one, but if I did, I'm sorry. Let's do a gaming snack. What's your favorite gaming snack? And again, if I hit this one already, I'm sorry. You gotta have something to snack on while you're gaming. Especially if you're not recording anything. You're not having to worry microphone. I try not to, if I'm streaming or recording, I don't eat anything. But not to say that I don't when I'm not streaming. So, what's your go-to? There's my floating truck again. What's your go-to? Gotta get a thumbnail. Let's do that now. It doesn't matter. It's just a picture of the truck, right? And it doesn't matter what time of day it is. As you see, it's dark out. Let's hit this. Just space bar, by the way. And then, ooh, brightness. And we'll bring it up to about noon. Close enough. Now we're going to, I just took a picture. You want to do that. Let's zoom in a little bit. We've got some traffic behind us. And you can go to the left more if you want. You can go way over here. Turn the camera a little bit. Get yourself a side view of it. I kind of want to be more straight. Zoom in, zoom in. That'll work. Alright. We can just hit the button on my steering wheel and go right back to darkness and let's try. But yeah, gaming snack. I try not to eat anything, we'll say cheesy. So your fingers don't get off all this stuff, schmutz, you know? You start eating Cheetos and things like that, Doritos or whatever. Bypass the way station. We start eating Cheetos, anything's cheesy like that. The best thing I found for that is to pour it in a cup. Get a plastic cup, a red Solo cup, whatever. Then you can just kind of pour it like if you're doing cheese balls or Cheetos. Try not to choke, but it keeps your fingers clean. Or, like I saw on TikTok, somebody was eating Cheetos with a pair of chopsticks. I would poke my eye out. That's what would happen. I'm not a chopstick guy. I would stick that chopstick right in my eyeball if I was trying to do that. Why are we going so slow? But yeah, I stay away from the cheesy stuff. I mean, I do like this cheesy stuff. There's a time and place. Now you gas up and go. Other fletchers. Yeah. I like gummy snacks. Fruit snacks. Gushers. That kind of stuff. That can get sticky too. Sometimes you get one gusher that's popped open in the bag and now the whole bag is covered in these things. But, is it sweet? Is it salty? What's your go-to snack? Cashew. Nuts. Where do you go healthy? You go carrots. Celery. Things like that. They're good vegetables. As opposed to the junk food aisle. Pizza rolls. That's my go-to. Love me some pizza rolls. But ever since my, I guess that'd be my last bout, most recent bout of COVID. I hate to say those words, but it was the thing. I don't taste things the way they used to. They don't taste the same. So, pizza rolls don't taste the same. Chili. I love chili. And chili doesn't taste the same. There's a lot of things that just don't taste the same. I mean, my brain says, hey, this is what it's supposed to taste like. My tongue is not tasting it the way I remember it. You know what I'm saying? So, not that I don't eat them anymore, but I don't eat them as much, which is, I guess, a good thing. I'm mad about the chili because I love chili. Is there anything Well, that could be a two-part question. Is there anything that COVID did to you? I'm not saying give you a COPD or give you something on that order. I'm talking about taste or smell. I have a friend who can't smell skunks since COVID. Since he had COVID, he can't smell the smell of a skunk when it sprays. I'm like, well, that's a good thing. He goes, nah, it's not a good thing. Like, why wouldn't it? He says, because if you do get sprayed, you don't realize you got sprayed. Then you just go wandering in it because he lives on a farm. He said, then you go wandering into the house and your wife's smacking the crap out of you because you smell like a skunk. Because she can smell a skunk. Like, oh yeah, never really thought about that. Who's this guy a pilot car for, by the way? There's nobody behind me. I'm just gonna go around him. What are we doing on fuel? Yeah, I think we'll make it. But yeah, what did it do to you? I guess would be the question. Did it ruin your taste buds? Did it deaden them? Did it completely decimate a certain flavor? It's like I don't taste hot sauce. Which is, I guess, a good thing. But the problem is my stomach still knows that I ate hot sauce, and so does my nether regions. The exit facility. To get it less graphic. It knows that I ate it on the way out. And that didn't get affected by it. My stomach, my taste buds don't taste it. Like spicy food or hot sauce or any of that stuff. My tongue doesn't taste it. And my eyeballs can see it. So I know I'm eating it. But I can't taste it. It's there, but it's so deadened that now when I season food and cooking, I have to be very careful because there's things where I can't taste them. And if I season it to where I can taste it, nobody can eat it. It's just too much. You know what I'm saying? So that's a problem. How are we doing with 100 miles? If we got a quarter tank of fuel, I haven't seen my light go on yet, so be all right. Also Oklahoma, Wichita. Yeah, I'm just curious as to what it did. It affected everybody a little differently. I mean, some people, God forbid, passed away from it, but I don't want to hear the horror stories. I just want to hear the ones where, no, I can't taste cheese. That would suck. It's like, I love cheese. My son he got it like right away in the beginning. He lost about 80% of his smell and 80% of his taste. So when he bites into something, he gets that initial, wow, that's a cheeseburger. And then after about 5 seconds, that's just chewing on nothing. The taste is completely gone already. And it's just nothing. Not even 5 seconds. He said it's the initial, it's good. After that, you don't taste anything. Like, well, at least you got a little bit. Because for a while, you didn't have anything. Nothing tastes like anything. Like, well, now you can eat all the stuff that's good for you. That you didn't like to eat because it tasted bad. But for him, it wasn't a taste on certain things. It's a texture thing. So the texture's still there. Like onions, for example. He won't do an onion unless you cook the oblivion out of it. He loves the taste of an onion, the texture know if I try to slide by this guy, he's just gonna cut me off. Because they just pull over, they don't. Just move over. That's another thing where the eye tracker would be nice, because you look a little to the right, you can see in your passenger mirror instead of having that one in the upper right hand corner of the screen. I'll be able to look out the window and look over. Legit wise. But yeah, let me know if you guys use that too, the eye tracker. In the COVID thing, would you lose besides, oh God forbid, a family member or whatever? But I'm talking about taste or smell or whatever. It isn't bad if it's something you really don't care for. Like, I can't taste Brussels sprouts. Well, okay then, you know. I don't mind Brussels sprouts, but I'm not going to go and eat them every day. And if I lost the taste for Brussels sprouts, I'd probably be fine with it. To be honest. Not the worst food, but not my favorite. I don't go out of my way to pick, you know, if I had a choice of vegetable, Brussels sprouts would be way down on the bottom. Corn, peas, carrots, stuff like that is good. Green beans. But Brussels sprouts, way down on the bottom of the go-to for vegetables. I'm good for once a year, baby. And a Brussels sprout. Just cutting everybody off. You're not getting wrong. I'm not letting that happen. I'm gonna adjust this. Yeah, I'll do it at the end of this video. And we're doing 18 miles left. Turn off the high beams. Green arrow. But yeah, your go-to snack. I said anything with gummy in it for me. Gummy fruit snacks or whatever else. You can stay away from the sticky stuff. You know, nobody's eating ribs. If somebody says ribs in the comments, I'm gonna be like, what the heck? Who's eating ribs and gaming at the same time? Now I know you're lying. Unless you got somebody feeding you ribs. You're not eating ribs. Popcorn. Not even that one because of the butter on the popcorn. Unless you go butterless, which is just crazy. But each to their own. Buttered popcorn to be a little greasy. Unless, again, you pour it into a cup. You can pour it in your mouth. Provided you don't choke on it. We're not talking about just feedbacking it. Like a horse. You're feeding a horse, put it up around the top of their head and just have a big old bag and start mowing down on it. No, I would definitely choke if that was going to be the case. Now we're doing 4 miles. But I'm going to take this last 4 miles here to thank everybody for joining. And again, if you have any questions or whatever, feel free to drop the comment below. I do read them, and I will get back to you, I promise. I'm going to go right through it. I just wanted to make sure I was going to be in the right or correct lane. I want to thank everybody. Say hi by if you're new. Appreciate you. I continue to make these videos. Get them loaded. Last time I got a ticket because I'm turning right on a red, so I'm not gonna do it this time. Damn game. One time you do, one time you don't. So we're just gonna go for it. Not doing it. If I had traffic offenses off, I wouldn't care. Ooh, excuse me. I would just go. But yeah, I think the steering wheel did well with the KW 900. No issues. I get stuck at another red light, so I'll slow down. Like I said, I've always played this. I've played it for a long time now already. But it's always been controller. Xbox controller, because I played on through PC, but I'm guessing eventually it's going to drop for console. I don't know when, but I do hope that with this console release that they actually start dropping maps a little bit quicker. You know? Otherwise, I won't see, in my lifetime, I won't see the remainder of the states. If you do the math on how long it took them to get where we're at, it'll be 30 years before the rest of the maps drop. Think about that one for a second. 30 years, it's a long time. Because this game is 10 years old, and they've dropped what? 15 maps? 16 maps? So a third? Yeah, don't mind me, I'm trying to drive here. He's going to pull right out in front of me. It's not a four-way stop. A-hole. Pull in front of me and do 0 miles an hour. But anyway, do the math. 16 maps, whatever it is up to this current point, and 10 years. There's 48 states. I gotta drop at least another 30 maps. You got, well, 20 more years. But even that, 20 years is still time. 20 years. It'll be over 20 years. Be like American Truck Simulator celebrating 35 years of whatever. It's insane. It's insane to think 10 years already. So, I mean, ETS2 came out before this. So how many years has it been for ETS2? Gotta be 15 years. I have to look it up. But... enter button. Don't do any of that. We are gonna check this steering wheel thing quick before I end the video. Oh, not enough. I knew that. We got another load yet for sure before we get to the next level. Let's go to options. Come on. Gameplay? Controls maybe. Steering wheel. There we go. Bumps. I'm going to turn this all down. The rest of this stuff, I think we're okay. Yeah. I just want to turn this stuff down. So it's not kind of thing. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. I appreciate you. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below and I'll get back to you. And hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.